Okay, seems like we're live. Hello, everybody. How are you all? I'm so sorry we're so late. This is Prash Patel calling in from Malta for tonight's ProSpring business opportunity presentation. I know this slide says this broadcast will begin shortly, obviously an understatement. If you can quickly type into the Skype window here to let me know that you guys can hear me, that would be fantastic. Would you please do that? Anybody there? Can you hear me? I see you, Chris. So countdown. Shoba says yes. Yes, seen and heard. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Oh my God, we finally got there. So look, thank you so much for waiting around. It's 9:25 in Malta here, 25 past the hour. We should have started. You have my sincere apologies, but Google does have a way of throwing wobblies when it wants to. So you have my sincere gratitude for hanging around for this presentation. I still have a slight problem in that the system that we're using is not allowing me to present the PowerPoint presentation in the way that I would like it to. So we're going to kind of wing it a little bit. So you guys can see my slides here. And I'm just going to try and filter through as much as I possibly can here. Okay, so tonight what we're going to talk about, well, before we go there, let me just tell you a little bit about your host. That's me, Prash Patel. I'm an independent ProSpring member, and I work out of the company's offices here in Malta, and I have been with this project since its inception, since it was an idea. So I feel very qualified to be able to tell you a little bit about ProSpring and how it is what we believe to be one of the best opportunities out there today. So let me tell you what you're going to hear about. What we're going to talk about today is a unique home-based business opportunity. This is a fun, exciting, very lucrative opportunity. Most importantly, it's for absolutely everyone. It doesn't matter whether you're an experienced marketer or whether you're an experienced internet marketer, or whether you're a web-savvy person, or you've never been involved in anything of this type ever before, or you've never, ever made money on the internet before. ProSpring is for absolutely everybody. If you can do email, if you can switch on a computer, if you can do Facebook, you can do ProSpring. It has a very, very low startup cost. That's why it allows everybody to get involved and participate all over the world. It crosses every boundary that's out there. You can even be involved for absolutely free and forever, and we're going to show you how that works in a minute. This does not require to give up what you're doing currently. It can be run alongside whatever you're doing. It can be a second income for you. You don't have to risk your day job or your business or any other income source that you have. This is a beautiful little opportunity that can be worked alongside anything that you're doing. The most important thing here is that we have a game-changing product line. Our product is an amazing product that absolutely spans any other product of its type out there today. And by the end of this presentation, I hope you agree with me when you see that. Why is ProSpring such an awesome opportunity? It's because we're capitalizing on two major global growth industries. Two huge industries have collided together, and ProSpring has taken advantage of that opportunity before anybody else has, and you will see what we mean as we go. And because it's for everybody, it is for everybody because we have a done-for-you automated marketing system here, which again requires you to have zero experience or huge experience. It doesn't matter because everything that you need to build a business and an income is already built for you. And we have a professional business management system that helps you to manage your business. But let's have a quick chat about you first. Why are you watching this presentation? If you're here for the very, very first time looking at this presentation, I expect you're here because maybe you want to make some extra money every single month. You want to help out with your household bills, or you want to save some money, or you want to make more money for another vacation, you want to buy another car, or you're saving up for a new house, or whatever it may be. You want to make some extra money. You might be you might be in a position where you're fed up with what you're doing currently. You want to take control of your financial future, and you want to make a full-time income doing something that you love and doing it for yourself. That is available here with ProSpring. You might want to add another income stream to your existing business. Many people that have joined us already have other businesses running, and they're using ProSpring as a way to make an additional income, to diversify their interest, to hedge their bets, if you like, to make sure that not all their eggs in the one basket. If you want to build a long-term passive income, call it your pension if you like, that's available here. In fact, that is what we actually have, is the ability for everybody to get involved and make a regular income that can accrue to a really, really interesting annual income that keeps on coming because of the opportunity and because of the product line that we're marketing and because of the way we're marketing it. And again, throughout this presentation, you'll get to understand why we're so excited about it. Or you might be one of those people who want to have more time freedom. You want to live life rather than just work all your life. And that is a precious commodity that very few people are afforded. And for absolutely sure, one thing you can get from this is time freedom. Now, I'm also mindful of the fact that, whilst I'm not a mind reader, I can imagine that quite a lot of people have, of the mind that they've heard it all before. Why is ProSpring different? Well, here's the thing. The internet, as we all know it today, has made life a lot easier for everybody. It's made it easier for people to make money. A lot more people from varied backgrounds, from places around the world that couldn't make money online can now make money online. Okay, but it's also flooded the market with all kinds of new opportunities. We're seeing opportunities come out daily. I'm getting hit on a daily basis with something new that's just come up. Some of them are brilliant and they're absolutely awesome business opportunities. Some of them are mediocre, short-term hit-and-run businesses, and some of them are just downright insulting to your intelligence with what they're coming out with, but they're still coming out with, and they always have takers, right? Every opportunity promises you fast, effortless riches nowadays because that's what people want. But in reality, we all know, if we're sensible, the world doesn't work that way. There are no free lunches in the world, right? So, what you're going to find with us, with ProSpring, is that we're an honest opportunity presenting you a transparent window, transparent business opportunity that you can actually see through, and we will cut through the chase and tell you like it is. And that's one thing that we absolutely stick to. You may have seen some of these presentations, before. You might have seen a presentation like this yourself. You may have even tried some other opportunities. Maybe you've done really well. Maybe you averaged. Maybe it was a disaster. Who knows? It could have been anything. Maybe you've tried something. It's definitely not easy to pick the right one. It's definitely not easy to pick the right opportunity today in today's crowded marketplace. There's so much out there. So why is ProSpring different? Well, what we're going to do is we're going to let you make that decision. We're going to just provide you with the facts today, and we're going to let you make the decision. And what we hope to achieve at the end of this presentation is that, we hope that you feel excited with the potential that we're going to provide you with today. We hope that you see how simple and how easy it is compared to anything else that you might want to do to get ahead in life. And we hope, really hope, that you feel you can do it, that you can do this. And we hope you say at the end of it, yes, I want to join you guys. This looks awesome. What do I do? What do I need to do to get started? Well, here's what we have. What is ProSpring all about? Well, ProSpring presents LottoSpring. LottoSpring is the world's first social lotto. This is a lotto game that is like no other. But why Lotto? Of all the products and all the services that this company could have picked, why did they pick Lotto? Well, there are very, very good reasons for that. Firstly, it's a universal product loved by billions across the world. Everyone knows what a lotto game is. You don't need to explain it. Everyone knows what it is. It's a product that absolutely changes lives with one lucky strike for lucky people. We've all seen examples of people hitting it lucky and winning millions, some winning tens of millions, some winning hundreds of millions. And we've seen those examples out there. Does Lotto work? Speak to those people and they'll tell you, Yes, it works. Some people have hit the jackpot more than once, 2 and 3 times, right? So they've been super lucky. So this is a product that changes lives. It's not seen as a gambling product. Here's the beauty about this. Whilst it's a gaming product, it's not regarded as a gambling product. Why? Because no one really asks you to empty out your life savings to buy a lotto ticket. No one is looking for you to, squander your kid's education fund to go and play the lotto. It's a few euro, few pounds, few dollars a month that you spend to just chance your luck. And that's why half the world's adult population has come into contact with Lotto. Half the world's adult population have played Lotto before. Billions are playing it today, right now. It's the most mass market product of its kind in the world. Now, it's even made it more accessible than ever before because of the internet. The internet has now made it absolutely accessible to the masses across the world. And that's why it is the ideal mass market product. That's why ProSpring decided to get into the lotto business and come up with something that's absolutely revolutionary. So what is social lotto? Why social? Well, imagine this. There's 2 massive industries in one opportunity here. Social media. One thing I want to talk to you about is social media. Now, I think you'll all agree that over the last 10 years, social media, Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, Pinterest, YouTube, all of those social media platforms and a whole host of others have completely transformed the way the world connects. Individuals connect, businesses connect, and business opportunity people connect. It's completely changed the landscape. I mean, 5 or 6, 7 years ago, we weren't able to market our businesses and our opportunities and our services in the way that we can market them today. Okay, it's completely changed the landscape. Social media is here to stay. 1 in, I think, 6 people on planet Earth are registered with Facebook alone. I mean, that is a frightening statistic, right? Now, when you take that, do you think social media is going to go away? I certainly don't. I think it's going to get bigger, it's going to get more user-friendly, it's going to become more accessible, better, it's going to become more intuitive, it's just going to become more a part of our lives going forward. And then have a look at the other industry, gaming, iGaming. And the iGaming industry has absolutely exploded across the world. Why? Because of the internet again. It's no longer do you need to, you just need to walk into a casino, live casino with chips and wearing a suit and try and play casino games. No longer do you need to go to the local store to buy your tickets, and no longer do you need to go back to the store to check your numbers. And all of these things have become more convenient, it's become more accessible, and it's made it much easier for people to participate. Now, when you take the gaming industry, particularly the lotto industry, and you take social media, what does that give you? It gives you an ideal mechanism to distribute a product to the masses. What is social media all about? Masses. What does it do? Connect people. What is a lotto game? A lotto game is for the masses. This is a lucrative collision of 2 mega trends, and ProSpring is the only company in the world that has actually capitalized on this. So let's take a look at how ProSpring works. Okay, it's very, very simple. We play it online. Each member receives 1 LottoSpring ticket every single month. Well, we choose our numbers in exactly the same way we would choose our numbers for the Euro Millions Lotto. Why? Because we use the Euro Millions numbers to determine winners of our game as well. We do that because it's televised, it's transparent, and it's monitored and audited by a government-credited authority. Therefore, those numbers that we use are completely tamper-proof and totally transparent. That's why we use those numbers. So we select 5 numbers from the first section, we select 2 lucky numbers from the second section, and that's it, done. With LottoSpring, you now have 400 entries every single month to win the jackpot with just the 1 ticket. Now, how can 1 ticket give you 400 entries? Okay, well, I'm going to quickly cover that for you. We have 4 different ways of winning with LottoSpring. The first way is what we call a mega hybrid syndicate system. This is where when you join, and you pick your numbers, your ticket is automatically entered into a syndicate with 49 other players for you. Now, what does that mean? That means that any time anybody in that syndicate wins the jackpot, you get a share of that jackpot as well. If there's 50 of you in that jackpot, it increases your chances of winning the jackpot by 50 times. Okay? Why? Because most people will agree that jackpots are won infrequently. And so if you collate a syndicate of people, that's why syndicates are so big in the world. When you have lots of people playing together, they're very happy to have a much higher chance of winning a share of a jackpot as opposed to having a very little chance of having the whole jackpot. And this is why we have created a mega syndicate, hybrid syndicate system where only the jackpots are shared. So if you or anybody in your syndicate wins the jackpot, everybody shares it. If you're the winner, you get the majority share. And we're going to cover that in detail in a second. The second way of winning with LottoSpring is through personal wins. So any of your winnings that you have, which are not jackpot related, you keep. They're not shared within the syndicate. This is why we've done this, because most people, when they win the smaller amounts of money. Now, there's no point sharing small amounts of money amongst 50 people. We'd all end up with pennies. That's why we've got the only hybrid syndicate system on the planet. Only jackpots are shared, and all personal wins are not. And we'll go through the details in a second. We have something called multi-wins. This is an absolutely revolutionary, awesome feature of our game, where you are allowed to share LottoSpring with other people using social media with tools that the company provides you with. When anybody that you have shared it with joins and plays, when they win, you win too. Again, a revolutionary concept. This I'm going to describe in more detail as we go. And we have something called the Blitz tickets. This is where you get given free points as people that you share with and people they share with participate on a monthly basis. The more they play, the more Blitz points you earn. The more Blitz points you earn, the more Blitz tickets you get. These tickets never, ever lose. And that is another feature that we have. So let's have a look at this in detail quickly. Wincome 1, when you join and you have your place in the syndicates, we have 2 draws every single week, Tuesdays and Fridays. Every Tuesday, we have what we call a Mega 5 draw. Jackpot is €5 million guaranteed. By the way, our jackpots are always guaranteed no matter how many tickets we sell for that particular game. Why? Because these jackpots are insured with Lloyd's of London, the top insurance broker of its kind on the planet. So every single jackpot is guaranteed to win, irrespective of how much money this company has taken for that particular game. They pay an insurance premium for every single ticket, and if that ticket hits the jackpot, that gets paid out by the insurance. So this is an amazing, amazing concept. So now, we have a Mega 5 game. The jackpot is 5 million. If you match all 7 numbers, you hit the jackpot. If you match 5 numbers plus 1, you're going to get the second prize, which is 200,000. 5 numbers plus 0, you're going to get third prize, which is 100,000. And these are all jackpot prizes. Now, if you all those jackpot prizes are shared within the syndicate. Now, if you hold the winning ticket, you are going to take 20% of that prize yourself, the lion's share, rightly so, because it's your ticket. You will take home €1 million guaranteed if you hit that jackpot, okay? And the rest is shared between the other members of the syndicate and the multi-winners above them, okay? And we're going to go over the multi-wins in a second. And that happens every single Tuesday of each period, and a period is 4 weeks. For the first 3 Fridays of every single period, we have a Mega 10 jackpot, €10 million. Again, works in exactly the same way. Jackpots winnings are shared between the syndicates. If you hold a jackpot ticket that wins, you take home €2 million of that 10 million, and the rest is shared between the rest of the syndicates and the multi-winners above them. Okay. Every last Friday of each period, each 4-week period, we have a Mega 50. This is our €50 million jackpot game. If you hold the winning ticket, you're going to take home €10 million of it in your pocket. The rest is shared between the remaining syndicate members and the multi-winners above them. So this is how this game works. Why do we have 400 syndicate entries every single 4 weeks? Because we have 2 games every single period, and there are 4 weeks in a period. So we've got 2 games. Each game gives you 50 chances of winning the jackpot. That's 2 games equals 100 chances per week. 4 weeks equals 400 syndicate chances. Now that is an unbelievable game. A second way to win money is through personal wins. This is where we have tens of thousands of euro that can be won through personal winnings. Okay, so how does that work? If you match 2 numbers, you get €5. That's not shared with anybody. If you match 2 plus 1, you get €10, and all the way up to 4 plus 2 numbers, you get €10,000. These are personal winnings, and they are directly from your own tickets alone. And all of this is transparent. We use the numbers from the televised Euro Millions games, so everything is absolutely top brass. So let's take a look at multi-wins. How do they work? This concept is absolutely awesome. ProSpring allows you to share this game with other people, and when they play, you have a benefit. Now, ProSpring does not spend millions of dollars on radio, TV, billboard poster advertising, magazine advertising. None of that happens. They actually reserve that money and give it back to the people who help them to spread the good word through social circles, through social media, through one person telling another person. This is a concept where all of us are allowed to tell other people about it and give them a specific website link that then allows people to come along and have a look at our game, and if they join, they will join within our social circles. They also have the exact same opportunity. So when they, for example, do the same, they will start building their social circles, and they'll be part of our social circle. We can discuss that a little bit later, in more detail, a little bit later on. But what's the benefit? The benefit is this. When you share LottoSpring with others, you receive between 5% and 10% bonus win every time anyone in your social circles win. And your social circles, by the way, are 6 degrees of separation. Is you referring your friend refers their friends to social media, their friends refer their friends, and 6 generations away. All of those people are part of your social circle. Anytime anybody in your social circle wins any prize, you're going to pick up 5% of their equivalent of their win. 10% if you personally referred them yourself. Okay. Now here's some examples for you. So let's say someone you have not introduced personally wins €250. You will receive 5% bonus win on that. That's €12.50. For what? For just being in their social, for being the instigator of that social circle. Someone you have introduced wins €250, personally introduced, you're going to get 10%, €25. Now, if someone you have not personally introduced wins €500,000, you'll receive 5% of that, €25,000 in your pocket. Okay, it's a bit like telling your neighbor about the shop down the road that's now selling lotto tickets, and your neighbor goes to that shop to buy the lotto tickets, and when your neighbor wins, you get a little share of it because you told them about it. That doesn't exist, does it? But it does with ProSpring, and it does with LottoSpring. If someone that you've introduced wins 500,000, personally introduced wins 500,000, you're going to get 10%, €50,000. Okay, so this multi-win concept is absolutely amazing. Already, people that are playing with LottoSpring are regularly winning money week in, week out, irrespective of whether your personal tickets win or not. Multi-wins pay you winnings on other people's winnings, even if your own tickets lose. That is a concept that is totally revolutionary. How would you like to play a lotto game where you have the chance to win every single week, week in, week out, without even winning with your own ticket? This is fact. It's already happening today, and we're going to hear from some people soon who are actually already doing that. So what I'd like to do, let me just go back a step. What I'd like to do right now is perhaps David and Lorraine Swan. We've got some people here, guys, for you who have already been playing this for a few weeks, and I would like them to share their story with you. I'd like them to tell their experience with you, because yes, we can talk about this conceptually, and yes, we can have a conversation about it, but I believe documentation and proof beats everything. So David, Lorraine, how would you like to just come along, just give us a few words, please?
Yes, sure. Hi, Prash. Hello, everybody.
Hello, Prash.
Yeah, hi,
Hey.
everybody up there. Yeah, just very, very quickly. We were introduced to LottoSpring just a few weeks ago, probably 7 or 8 weeks ago. As Prash said, we live in Spain. We moved here about 15 years ago. We are absolutely over the moon. It's almost insane what's been happening. In the last 6 weeks, we've already had winnings of €1,400, and that shows up in the back office. And then we've actually transferred that money. It's just come over straight into our bank account, so the money's in our bank account. Just over the moon about this. And the great thing is we're playing for free for the reasons that Prash has actually mentioned here tonight. So over to you, Lorraine.
Yeah, actually, none of our numbers have actually come up yet either, our own personal numbers.
No.
This is actually all through, like you said, we have been sharing it.
Yes.
But, I mean, we've been playing the lottery, the Euro Million, should I say, for about more than 15 years. And our biggest win with the Euro Millions has been €14, and that's over 15 years, well, more than 15 years. So I think, we've got to understand that, every time we win the lottery, it doesn't matter how much it is, whether it's €5 or €10, we're winning every week. It's absolutely incredible. So that's just proof of the pudding that, like David said, with our winnings, we are winning every draw yes. We've won something, which has been brilliant. And the reason that we've won every week is because I know when John, who's a close friend of ours, a lovely guy, John Richardson, he introduced us into the business. And basically we could see the potential of it, and we were really excited, and we had verbal diarrhea. We just could not stop talking to people. And through doing that, we are actually benefiting now from winning every week. So it really is just about sharing it with people. Yeah. That's what we're doing, and we love it. So we just feel that all these people, in fact, it did actually say on the TV tonight that there's people that go in the lottery. I think it's 1 in 45 million that wins. And we have we've won every week, as we've said, every draw. So it's fantastic.
And also, Prash, we've got a couple of members who are sending Skype messages. For those technical reasons they couldn't get on. If I can just read maybe 2 or 3 out very, very quickly, because, it's just regular people who are having such great fun with LottoSpring. So have we got a second for us to run through a couple?
Yes, please go for it, yeah.
Okay, this is from Sue. Sue, who's also here in Spain, have won. She's a ProSpring member. She's won €556 so far in 7 weeks. Now paying for half of the regular €66 fee, so she's just paying €33. When we first saw the website, I was really confused and thought, play the lottery for free. That sounds too good to be true. At the same time, I was worried. This is the interesting thing. At the same time, I was worried that if I didn't do it, I may have passed by the best thing I would ever see. So after deciding what do we have to lose, we went for it and shared it with our friends. As a result of that, we've now won in every single draw, a bit like us, for the last 7 weeks, and have won €556. We are so grateful to our friends who took the time to share this with us. That was actually us, by the way. Our aim in 2016 is to share this with as many people as we can, so that everybody we know benefits from this fantastic, unique LottoSpring. Why wouldn't we share it with people? And Steve, Sue's partner, yes, won the same amount of money. And after playing for the last 7 weeks, I've been amazed by how much I've won. Over €500 so far. I've been playing the National Lottery and Euro Millions since they started about 25 years ago, and I've worked out roughly what I've won from those 2 lotteries, and it doesn't amount to what I've won with ProSpring over the last 7 weeks. As far as I'm concerned, it's a no-brainer, and I'm going to keep on playing and enjoying my winnings. I'd like to thank. You see, we had verbal diarrhea. We shared this with these guys as well. So Sue and Steve, it's our pleasure that we shared this with you. Absolutely fantastic. Good on you guys. So, that's it. We've got loads more here. Can I just say
as well, Prash, yeah. We introduced my sister, and my sister actually won €1,000 just before Christmas, and she was so excited. And she just couldn't believe it. So I think this is just fantastic.
Yeah, and finally, John Smith in the UK He's gone crazy. He's told 32 people. He's invited 32 friends in. I've been doing the lottery ever since it started, and the most I've ever won is €30 over the duration it has been going. I've been a part of LottoSpring since launch day. I play for free and have won over €560. So that's just like a few of those. We can't take up any more time, but they're just rolling in tonight. So back over to you, Prash. Thanks
we just have to say,
yes.
though, Prash, that the reason we're all earning this money is because we've shared it with a lot of people.
Yeah.
Absolutely, and I think that's the beauty of this opportunity, that you can actually do as much or as little as you want, depending on what how much money you want to earn or win. And I think there's not many opportunities out there that combines the two things. If you look at why people get involved with business opportunities, why people start their own little businesses, why people start side projects, it's because they want to make money, sure, but I think the underlying reason for most people is that they want to break through and get into a zone where they have some freedom, where they have complete control over their own destiny and have control over their financial resources and financial freedom. And there's not many options available for people to do that. For ordinary people like us, either you are born into a lot of money and then that gives you the opportunity to work or not if you want to. You've got all the time in the world and all the money in the world, or you're a special talent and you write hit songs like Elton John or whatever, John Lennon, or any number of super mega stars out there that live off then royalties. They just keep the money. They can't stop the money coming in. And, you're a super talented person of that type, or you're an author like J.K. Rowling's, or where you've sold hundreds of millions of books or whatever. So there aren't that many opportunities. Another opportunity for people is that they win the lottery, right? I mean, we joke about it all the time. Well, I just want to win the lottery so I can stop working. Well, here's the thing with ProSpring. We give people an opportunity from both angles. Our product is a hope to hit that freedom zone. Our business opportunity is also that hope to hit the freedom zone. We have two prongs. Every single person joining ProSpring, every single person within our teams have an opportunity twice a week to hit that lucky strike and super speed themselves into the freedom zone where they have all the money they want and they have all the time they want. And this is why ProSpring is so powerful, because it gives you an opportunity to attack it from both angles, right? Yeah. So thank you guys for your kind words. Really appreciate that, and I hope everyone can see how excited you guys are.
Just say, what we've done to make sure that we secure that we do actually, instead of having a big win, just in case we don't have the big win, we've set our goal to earn $5,000 a month.
Lovely.
Yeah, it's fantastic. And please, we've got to be so grateful for the people that introduced us. Had John not told us about this, we wouldn't consider him as a friend. If he kept this a secret, he would not be a friend today, but he shared it with us. We're good buddies. So, John, if you're out there, brilliant. Good on you. Thank you so much.
There's also a lesson here for everybody that, sharing is the name of the game with this thing, because people really want you to share it with them.
Fantastic.
So let me also bring in Pete, if you don't mind. Do you want to come on and just give us a few words, please, as to what's happened to you since you joined? Pete, we can't hear you. Are you there? Hello? Okay, whilst Pete's trying to sort his mic out, Graham, and perhaps you guys can come on and just give us a few words about what's happened to you, where you're from, and why you love ProSpring so much.
Yeah, hi Prash. Can you hear us okay? I know we've had a few problems this evening.
Yeah, loud and clear. Thanks, Graham.
All right. Yeah. Well, we're Pam and Graham Bell. We're ProSpring members, and we live also in Spain, not a million miles from David and Lorraine. And so far, we've won €148. And yes, we are playing for free.
Yeah, we also used to do the national lottery, but only for about 6 years on a regular basis. And we only ever used to win £10 now and again, maybe £3.50, not £350, £3.50 occasionally as well. But with LottoSprings, ProSprings that we are in, we've won €25.75 on the multi-wins and €122 on the blitz tickets. So we're quite chuffed with that. Not quite up to Lorraine's standard and Dave's and Sue's and everybody else's, but we're happy with it. And we know every week we've got 2 chances of winning the big prize.
And We've
Sorry.
also won on every draw as well, Prash.
Yeah.
That's brilliant.
Yeah.
I mean, the beauty here, guys, we've only just begun. We've only just 8 weeks into this thing, and you guys are already winning every single week. And these stories, guys, are not. I mean, I've been involved since day one with this thing, and I think I've made over 2,700 euro in winnings so far in the last 8 weeks alone. And I've never not won. It's impossible for me not to win on a weekly basis. I can't stop this anymore. It's like a runaway train, and that's what it gives people. It gives everybody the opportunity. And I'm not sitting here with flag waving because 2,700 euro is 2,700 euro. It's only just begun. It's only 2 months in. Imagine what's going to happen in 20 months' time. Imagine what's going to happen in 3 years, 5 years' time from now. This is here to stay. Why? Because social media is not going away ever. Lotto is not going away ever, and we've got an awesome opportunity to capitalize on that. So, guys, thank you very much. Pete, one last chance. Are you there? Can you hear us? Would you mind coming on, just giving us a couple of words? Looks like Pete's mic's down. So, okay, let's just carry on quickly. So I wanted to give you guys a quick sort of example of people who are working this business and playing with it, and getting results, so that you get to see that these numbers that we're talking about here are not just arbitrary, fluffy numbers. They actually are making people happy today, and every single person I speak to is really, really happy about their decision to join ProSpring. Now, here's the last income stream I want to talk to you about. It's called Blitz tickets. This is probably the most exciting income of them all for me. Most of the money that I've won has come from this one thing. I personally have only won 25 euro for my own ticket so far, and I think I've won maybe 400 or 500 euro from multi-wins, and all the rest for me has come from this Blitz winnings. Okay, so let me quickly talk to you about it. Every single month you receive points for active players in your social circles. When you start when you start introducing people, and when you start sharing this with the people, they're going to get really excited about it. They're going to get so excited about it, they're going to want to tell their friends about it, because there are benefits in it for them, right? And the more people that get excited, the more people tell other people, the more your social circles build, and the more your social circles grow, right? And the bigger it grows, the more Blitz points you earn, because every single month you're going to receive Blitz points if they remain active. You get 200 Blitz points for a direct referral, for a direct player, somebody that you personally shared this with, and 100 Blitz points every single month for somebody who's an indirect player in your social circles. If you get double that, if you're a VIP player on other VIP players, right? And we're going to cover that in a second. Now, Blitz tickets are completely unique to LottoSpring. Nobody's got this ever done this before, because every single ticket is a 100% guaranteed to win ticket. You win between €1 and 50,000 euro, even when you don't match a single number. Okay. Now, here's a little grid down here. So for every Blitz ticket you receive, every time you accumulate 300 Blitz points, you are given a free Blitz ticket by the company. They will pick your numbers for you. They'll issue the ticket. They'll enter it into the very next Friday game, and they will run it for you. And if you win something, they'll even come back and tell you about it. Okay, so and it just accumulates the money. And when you ask for your money, they'll send the money to your bank as well. So everything is done. It's a done-for-you system, right? If you match 0 numbers, you will see that you pick up €1. If you match just one number, you're going to get €3. Match 2 numbers, you get €10. Match 3 numbers, you get €100. Last week, I had 4 Blitz tickets that matched 3 numbers, which was the first time ever. I mean, I've been, like everybody else, been playing, Euro Millions for the longest time. I think the most I ever won was 64 quid, and that's it, right? I mean, I won €400 in one Friday alone, just from this Blitz ticket thing. Match 4 numbers, you get 1,000. Match all 5 numbers, you're going to get €50,000. The 5 numbers, this is a 5-number ticket, and these 5 numbers are also from the Euro Millions draw on a Friday. Again, completely transparent, tamper-proof, and totally trustworthy. So free points are given to you. Those free points are converted into Blitz tickets, and those Blitz tickets are guaranteed winnings, even if you win, even if you match 0 numbers. How about that? There is not a single lotto game on the planet that offers that. Not a single business opportunity on the planet that offers that, and that's completely unique to us. And this slide here is just an arbitrary slide, just to show you what people are writing on the company's Facebook page about ProSpring. Every single person won £97, £97.50, £114.50, €90. €124, €144, €104. Someone won €10, €25, and anything in between. We've had people win €1,000 at a time. And you get all of these people winning money, and these are latest winners. So you start seeing some of these screens when you join and go to our site. Every single day, there's winnings being posted up on our site, so it keeps it fresh, and you know exactly who's winning what where. It gives you an idea that every single person that comes to the site is seeing fresh winners on a regular basis. Okay, so now let's take a look at how to get involved with this thing. There's two different membership options. I'm going to run through this really quickly because right now both of them are tiny. It's €33 a month or free, and I'll cover that in a second. For a LottoSpring member, this is for people who just want to have some fun, play the lotto, chance their luck, have much better chance of winning prizes, maybe refer it to a few friends, just casually or whatever, and just get to a point where they play for free. Now, what is this play for free thing, right? Let me quickly cover this. You get as a LottoSpring member, you get 400 syndicate entries, as we've discussed. You get social sharing tools as a done-for-you system in your back office. You get between 5 and 10% bonus wins through your multi-wins. You receive 100 blitz points for every member in your social circle, 200 blitz points if you personally referred them. You get free guaranteed to win blitz tickets for every single 300 points every single month. And if you share LottoSpring with just 3 people who also play each month, you play for free. That €33, you don't even have to pay anymore. It's that simple. Now, who do you know that wants to win the lottery? I mean, do you know 3 people? Do you know 30 people? I probably know 300 people, right? I mean, who doesn't want to? The question is, who doesn't want to win the lottery, right? Here's a lottery people can win every single week. This is why it's grown. I only spoke to I was the first person to join ProSpring, and I spoke to 11 people. All 11 people joined immediately, and those 11 people turned into 7,000 people within 2 short months. Very quickly. Why? Not because we're some super experts or whatever, but because this thing has a life of its own. People love it. It resonates. The other option is a ProSpring member. This is a VIP membership. It's €66 per month, double the 33. You get all of the benefits we just talked about for the LottoSpring member, but you also get a free giveaway ticket, a live ticket in the live game for every single game. You get 8 of these per month to give away as a marketing tool. How about going to someone and say, hey, I've got a free ticket to a guaranteed jackpot of 5, 10, or 50 million, right, in the world's best lotto game ever, with a business opportunity that's tacked onto the back of it. Would you like to dip your toes in and check it out? I've got a free ticket for you. Take this code and go and claim it right now. Okay, and once they do, the company will start to communicate with them and offer them advice and offer them education and give them all the reasons why they should also join, and they do all the follow-up for you. You receive more guaranteed win blitz tickets. You get 200 blitz points for every ProSpring member in your social circles, right? So now instead of getting just 100 blitz points, you get 200 blitz points. You also get 400 blitz points for personally referred members. Okay, so this is another amazing opportunity to double your blitz points on ProSpring members. Now, when you have other ProSpring members, you're going to get double the blitz points on them. That just means that you get double the points, right? Double the points equals double the tickets. Double the tickets equals double the guaranteed blitz wins. Okay, there's a star rank system which is coming out, which is going to be for people who really want to get to a point where they can make 5, 10, 15, 20,000 euro winnings a month. It's all there. Pro Tools, VIP support, and again, if you introduce 3 people, if you refer 3 people as ProSpring members to to ProSpring, you don't pay your €66 anymore. It becomes free. So not only can you join for next to no money. I mean, some of us will spend that on a dinner on a Saturday night, right? And what do you get for that? I mean, you get a nice meal for a couple of hours, sure, but here with ProSpring, you get an amazing opportunity, which can be a one-time payment of €66, go and do a tiny bit of work and never do any work, never do any more work again if you don't want to, and you'll never have to pay another cent. Okay, so those are the 2 little options that we have to get involved with us. Most people come in with a ProSpring VIP pack, because they're not going to pay it anyway. They know, or they'll refer 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 people who want to do the exact same thing. They'll never pay it ever again. So it's worth just doing that. Okay. So let's have a quick look at who's behind this company. The company is called Nexus Group International. There's 3 companies that have pulled this thing together using all of their skills and experiences and talent to put this business together. And it's run by a company called Nexus Group International. The ProSpring is the trading style of this company. The company is based here in Malta. Why Malta? Because Malta is the gaming capital of Europe, period. And the game itself is licensed in Curacao, license number 129627. This is a credible licensed game operating with a very strict compliance rules and regulations that are there to protect us as players. Okay, the company's CEO is a gentleman by the name of Jamie Mather, someone I've known for many, many years. Jamie and I first got to know each other in 1999. We collaborated together on various projects ever since, and in fact, we've been working together here in Malta for the past 10 years as well. This is one of the reasons why when he had this idea for ProSpring, I was right on it and saying, hey man, I want to have a look at this as well, and we got together. Jamie's got a huge experience in gaming, he's got a massive experience in technology, and he's got a huge experience in network marketing, referral marketing, relationship marketing, call it what you like, built successful organizations worth hundreds of millions and sold them. So we've got an amazing person with a multitude of talents behind this company to help us build our own businesses out of it. So in summary, 7 reasons why you should choose ProSpring. Number 1, no experience needed. You can, if you're super experienced, great. If you've never had any experience, this is for you too. Low cost to join, no cost to run. Okay, 33 or 66 euro. Again, pittance. That is not a business decision. That is a personal decision. A business decision is, do I really want to invest £250,000 or €250,000 into this McDonald's franchise, or do I want to invest, €100,000 into this dry cleaning business, or do I want to, put my house down as security for a bank loan to buy this business over here that's going to cost me $400,000? Those are business decisions. It's a business decision is, do I want to spend £10,000 to upgrade my current business with this new machine? That's a business decision. €33, €66, give me a break. That's not a business. That's a personal decision. It's like, do I really want to just go for this or not? It's nothing, right? So it's the low cost to join, no cost to run. If you just do a tiny bit of work, refer 3 people, you're never going to pay ever again. Huge market demand for this product, guys. Lotto is massive. Lotto absolutely booms in a downturn economy state, which is where we are in the world today. When people are fighting for cash, fighting for survival, they will chance their luck with the odd lotto ticket. And this is why Lotto is absolutely busting it all over the place, because the world economies are like yo-yos. One region is doing well, the other region is not doing so well. There'll be sales coming from over there, and maybe reduced sales from over here. And it changes, it's cyclical. This is a global business. We are a global opportunity. We can have an opportunity with products and services being sold all over the planet and have an amazing future with it. Leverage popularity of Lotto plus the global explosion of social media. These two colossus trends are colliding together through this opportunity, and you've got to get on board if you have any vision. Step in front of it, because this is coming on behind us. We have a unique, lucrative income system, 4 solid ways to win money. We know that nobody in the world has done it this way before. Have an automated marketing system that allows absolutely anybody to succeed with it. If you ever wanted to build a business, and if you ever wanted to build a business online but were unsure or not savvy enough or not technical enough, this is the one for you, because it's all done for you. And most of all, you can have all of that. If you have a rubbish company that don't know what they're doing, then all of it's waste of energy. We have a robust company with an experienced management team and a massive track record of success behind us. So these are the 7 reasons why you should pick ProSpring as an opportunity to go for if you want to do that. So what now? Very simple. We're going to have a short break. I know we've started late and it's our first presentation, so it's going to be a little bit long. I apologize for that. In fact, no, I don't apologize for that, because it's worth listening to this, because it could change your life. How to get started is what we're going to talk about next. But if you feel that this is not for you, then we really appreciate you taking some time out of your busy life to come and listen to us. We really appreciate that. We wish you the very best and wish you every success in whichever endeavor you choose to move forward with. We thank you for being with us here today, wholeheartedly. It's a big world, and there's abundance and opportunities for everybody. If you are, however, interested and you want to find out how to get started, then we're going to have a very short 10-minute session straight after this short break. The break is going to be 5 minutes, so you can go have a little break, have a cup of tea, have a drink, and come back, and we will get started straight away. There's only 3 slides. We're going to show you how to get started and show you why you should get started in a little bit more depth and show you the potential. If you want to make some super money, then this session is going to show you how we're going to do that, okay? So we're going to show you some potential. We're going to show you how to get started. So again, with that, if this is not for you, thank you so much. You can leave the call here, and we wish you the very best of success in your future. If you are interested, hang tight, guys. Give me 5 minutes. I'm just going to regroup a little bit, and we're going to get started very, very shortly, okay? So stand by, and thank you very much. Hold tight. Wow. Okay, so I'm back. Thank you very much for staying with us. In fact, it looks like almost every single person is still with us. How amazing. Obviously, you find it very, very interesting. So we're going to have a quick look at how to get started. Now, before I jump into the how to get started, the mechanics of how to join and how to pick your numbers and all that kind of stuff, I want to just quickly show you the potential of what ProSpring can give you. Okay, the reason why some of the most experienced people in this industry are sitting up and taking note of what we're doing today and jumping in with both feet. Okay, it's something that is absolutely burning a blaze out there with people. So why start? I want to talk to you a little bit more about the blitz tickets first. Okay, and this is where share LottoSpring and you can enjoy multi-wins every single month without even matching a number, plus all the other wins that you get on top of that. But I want to show you an example here, guys. If you look at this, example number one, I want you to have a look at the social circle in the middle there with the circles. And I want you to look at the left-hand side where you've got 3, 9, 27, 81. Okay. Now let's assume that you get started with ProSpring and that you love it, okay, and you want to join as a whatever, doesn't matter, a LottoSpring member for 33 or ProSpring member for 66, okay. You're going to get involved with this thing because you love the idea of having much higher chances of winning money on a regular basis and sharing this with other people so that they have the exact same opportunity and you increase your opportunity to win money because they might win some as well. And guess what? Those people that you refer to this opportunity, they have the same incentives. They also want to share it with others. Why? Because if you share it with just 3 people, guess what the first thing that happens? You don't pay anymore. Your monthly fee is taken care of by the system. You play for free forever, as long as you have 3 or more personally referred people playing the game. Okay, and now you can start enjoying not just the game for yourself, but you can start enjoying your multi-wins on top of that, plus blitz points and all the rest of it, right? Now, let's assume that everyone just introduces 3 people, just shares this with just 3 people, okay? And if you do that, if you have 3 people that you've referred it to and they do the same with 3 people each, you're going to have 9 people in your social circle at that level, okay? Now, those 9 people, they have the same opportunity. They're going to share it with 3 people themselves because they also want to play for free. Who wouldn't want to play for free? And everybody knows that at least 3 people would want to do this, right? So now you've got 27 people there in that social circle. They all belong to your social circle. And when those 27 people want to play for free and they refer it to 3 people each, you're going to get 81 people in your social circle. And they do the same. You get 243 and again to 729. This is where your social circle ends for now. Okay? We have other opportunities here with the star rank system that we've got, which I haven't discussed today, but we have the opportunity to get benefits from people everywhere, everybody in your social circle, down to unlimited depth, infinity. Okay, and that is coming out very, very soon. So the result of that is going to be that you're playing for free. When you add up all those people in those blue bubbles, that adds up to over 1,000 people in your social circle. And guess what? You only referred 3 yourself. You don't need to know 1,000 people because your 3 will know their 3 and so on. You receive a minimum of 364 blitz tickets every single month just from the points that you accumulate from the social circle, okay? And each blitz ticket is guaranteed to pay out between €1 and €50,000, okay? Now, the guaranteed minimum monthly income that you get from this social circle that you've built is €364 per month if you are a LottoSpring member, and potentially €728 every single month if you're a ProSpring member, if you're a VIP member, and everybody else is a VIP member. Okay? Now, the ideal is going to be somewhere in between because some people are going to join as LottoSpring members, some people are going to join as ProSpring members. We don't know. Right now, the split is around 70% of the people join as ProSpring members and 30% of the people join as LottoSpring members. So you can work out the numbers yourself. Somewhere in between 364 to €728 per month. For what? For joining and just referring 3 people and showing them this opportunity, and they do the same thing. Okay, that's 728 euro. That's almost 1,000. What? That's almost 10,000 euro a year. That's like a pension. You know, the average pension in the UK, I think £700 or something, right? That's like having a pension that you've built for yourself on top of the pension that you get from the state. Okay. Now let's have a look at the difference. If you work just a tiny bit harder, and you say you referred 5 people, not 3. Okay, and that's what you duplicate with others. Okay, what would happen? Results are, again, you play for free because you've got 3 or more playing on a monthly basis. You don't have to pay. Okay, so now your monthly subscription is taken care of. Okay, but add up all those people in those bubbles. Your 5 refer 5 each. That gives you 25. They refer 5 each. That gives you 125. That gives you 625. That gives you 3,125. Gives you 15,625 on your 6th social circle. Right? Now add up all of that lot. That comes to almost just over 19,500 people in your social circle. You don't need to know 19,000 people, only 5, and they do the same. Obviously, this is life doesn't work this way, but it's just an example to show you what could happen. Okay. Now, on a social circle that's built on 5 by 5 by 5, you will receive a minimum of 6,510 Blitz tickets every single month, as opposed to 364 Blitz tickets. Okay. Now, again, each ticket is guaranteed to win you at least 1 to 50,000 euro. Okay. Guaranteed minimum monthly income here, if you're a LottoSpring member on 33 euro, is just over 6,000 euro, 6,500 euro. But if you're a ProSpring member, and assuming everybody else is also a ProSpring member, you're going to be picking up just over 13,000 euro per month just on Blitz tickets alone. Right? Now, again, the real figure is going to be somewhere between 6,500 and 13,000. Let's say it's 10. Let's assume it's 10, right? And that's all it is. That's all it is. It's a lot of money. That's over 120,000 euro a year, right? That's way beyond a pension. That is a massive, massive income. Imagine what that can do to your life, right? Now, let's say that takes a year to achieve. Let's say it takes 2 years to achieve. Let's say it takes 3 years to achieve. For an investment of just 66 euro and a little bit of effort, do you think that's worth it? Let's say you don't make 10,000. Let's say you make 5,000 a month. And let's say it takes you 2 years to get there. That's 60,000 a year. Just with this simple little opportunity. Why? Because social media is not going to go away, and Lotto is never going away. It gives people hope of pulling themselves out of their mess for a lot of people. For what? A tiny fraction of what it might cost them to go out for a pizza with the family on a Saturday night. It's nothing. This is why ProSpring has caught fire. Absolutely blazing out there. This is what can happen if you just apply yourself a little bit and use our system. And guess what? To refer 3, 4, 10, 15, 20 people, as many as you want. Some people we know have referred hundreds of people to this opportunity. Why? Because the company makes it easy for you to do that. Our team makes it easy for you to do that. If you want to introduce somebody to this opportunity, what do? You get them to come and listen to this webinar, and we do the talking for you. We are the experts that you haven't quite achieved yet, but you will over time, right? So here's the thing. How to get there? That's pretty easy as well. All you've got to do is use the company's tools that they provide you with, like the website, like the videos that are coming out, like the freebie giveaway tickets. All of these marketing tools are available for you to help you share LottoSpring and ProSpring in the simplest, easiest way possible on a medium that we all already use. We are all indoctrinated into the sharing culture through Facebook and all the rest of them. Why? Because now it's effortless. You just put something up on your wall and thousands of people see it. And some people might like it, some people might not like it. And you won't cry if somebody doesn't like it because you don't even know. It's completely rejection-free. How about that? This is something that is not been around for long. So here's the opportunity. The opportunity is for you to make anywhere between a few €100 a month to thousands and thousands of euro a month. It all depends on what you want to do and how you want to do it. Everybody's welcome. Everybody's accommodated here. Okay, so this is why we believe ProSpring and LottoSpring is probably the most awesome opportunity for the masses and for the inexperience that exists today, because I don't think anybody can beat this thing right now, because it costs you 32 to 66 euro a month, which you don't have to pay anyway with a tiny bit of effort, and it will propagate under its own steam, because every single person also wants to play for free. They will automatically go and refer 3 to 5 or 6 people themselves, and that means it builds, the social circles build themselves. All you've got to do is give it a push start. How do you do that? Use all the materials, all the marketing materials, and our team webinars and our team training systems to help you do that. You don't even need to be an expert. You just need to know how to point people to the right tools and let the tools do all the talking for you, and they make up their decision. And how do you provide those tools? You provide them through social media walls, provide them through text messaging, using all the mechanisms that we already use every single day of our lives. It's probably the simplest, the easiest way to build a second income or even a lifelong full-time income that exists today. Okay, so this is why everybody's excited about it. So how do you start? How do you start becoming a LottoSpring member and start winning? Takes just a few minutes of your time. First thing you do, this is a membership only opportunity, so you got to get back to the person who's asked you to take a look at this webinar and ask them for their registration link. They will give you a personalized link that you will need to use to go to a website. When you get to that website and you click to join, first thing you're going to get to asked is the most difficult part, right, is to select your winning numbers. This is where you're going to sit down and think, what are my lucky numbers? Is it my kid's birthday? Is it my birthday? Is it special day, the day I met my wife or my husband, my boyfriend, my girlfriend? Is it the day I was born, or what is it, right? You work out your special winning numbers, and then you choose those numbers and put them into the electronic ticket that's on your screen. Again, all very professionally done. Then you choose your pack. Do you want to start with a 33 euro a month subscription or 66 euro a month subscription? My suggestion is just do the 66 euro a month subscription, because you get double blitz points on all other ProSpring members, double the income. It makes sense to do that. Plus you get free giveaway tickets to give away as marketing tools and a whole host of other stuff. Okay, and you go and register your account. Once you've done that, it might take you 5 minutes to do. You're in. You've got a ticket. It's entered into the next 8 games. Sit back and let the tickets play out. Now what you've got to do is attend our basic training. We don't leave anybody out on their own. We are putting together a basic training system where it indoctrinates you and educates you on how to be an effective member of ProSpring. You're going to learn how your LottoSpring website works and how the marketing system works. We're going to learn how to use your members' back office to manage your business, to see where your ticket numbers are, your syndicate numbers are, your blitz tickets are, your winnings are, where the tools are. All of these things are available in the back office, and we'll teach you how to use those things to your benefit. You're going to learn how to use our free team support system. This webinar is part of the free team support system. It's available for you to help you build your social circles, to help you share this amazing opportunity with people that you know who might want it, who might need it, who might appreciate it if you share it with them. We know for sure that everybody we speak to appreciates being spoken to about it, because they've never seen anything like it before. It costs them next to no money to join, and it gives them the most amazing opportunity to change their life with one lucky strike, or build their life with a little bit of effort. It's there to help you build your social circles so you can start winning regularly, like so many of us are already doing. And you're gonna learn how to help others get started, and that will increase your multi-wins and your blitz wins as well. So all of these things are very simple. It's a 1 hour long training webinar that, in fact, we're having this coming Friday. So you're handheld through the registration process, and you're handheld through the get started process. And then every single week we have a weekly Q&A. Any questions you have, if you want to hear about other people's successes, what other people are doing that's working for them, you want to share your success with people, you want to recognize people in your teams that are doing really well, so give them a pat on the back, we do that too. If you've got some challenges, you want some answers, this is where you come. Every single week, we have people come to our system, come to our Q&A webinars, question and answer webinars, and connect with everybody and share your successes, your challenges, and get help. That's what it's there for. So this is the next few steps. Simply get back to the person who asked you to watch this webinar. They will give you a link, register, and get started. Get yourself booked into the next training webinar and get yourself initiated. You can get started immediately. On that webinar, you're going to be taught by people who are already winning money on a weekly basis how they're doing it, so that you can just copy them. It's all of our benefits to help you get started in the best possible way to get you. The goal of that basic training webinar is to get you playing for free as soon as humanly possible. Then we want to get you your money back. 33 euro, 66 euro, we want to get you into profit ASAP. Then we want to teach you how to duplicate that with others that you might refer, so that you can get yourself into even higher incomes and building your social circles as quickly as possible or as slowly as possible, whichever you choose is down to you. Okay, so there are thousands of members already worldwide, 142 countries of the world. We have members in already in this short 2 months that we've been going, and this thing is just the beginning. You're in right at the beginning. Everybody that is looking for a way to make extra money is going to hear about this for sure, because it's already out. If you are here for the very first time, this is your chance to get in now ahead of the crowd and be one of the first in, so that you can capitalize on when it really explodes. And we haven't exploded yet, and already people are winning significant sums of money regularly, week in, week out. So this is your chance to come in. If you are here for the very first time, I want to thank you for joining us. I appreciate that it's taken a while today. It's a long one, and you've bared with us through some technological hiccups. Promise you the next one will not be as glitchy as this one. Please do get back to the person who referred you to this webinar and get started as soon as possible. We're looking forward to working with you. We're looking forward to sharing all of our successes with you so that you can be successful as well. And we're looking forward to collaborating with you and having you share your successes with us, so that other people can learn from what you're doing too. So with that, thank you so much for joining us today, and I bid you a good night. Thank you so much.